G'day everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you're all doing well this evening, and I hope you're ready for some Rimworld action as we continue on our challenge run. And then later on this evening we have some sponsored No Man's Sky with How to Be Quiet and Locan Plays as we check out the brand new free update for that. Very excited. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully have a nice big send-off because yeah, this will be the last stream for the month and the last stream for a little while now. Yeah, it's good to have you. Welcome in. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, enjoy, and if you want to come and hang out with us live, you can find a link to my Twitch channel down below in the description of this video. As for everybody who is here live right here, right now, hello there, welcome in. It's good to have you. Let's get Firebot fired up and let's get the show on the road. Let's load up some Rimworld, shall we? Let's go. We've got our achievements. WWBBHD. What would Big Bald Head do? That's an important thing to keep in mind, I reckon. Oh god, I remembered what we're about to do. Oh, this is incriminating. Oh god, I'd forgotten. Okay, well, alright. So, chat, this is our colony. To explain, we're currently playing Rimworld with some mods that add in achievements, and our goal is to get all of the achievements in the Vanilla Expanded Achievement mod, all 140 of them, before, in one playthrough. That is the goal. There is some really messed up achievements in here, I'm gonna be honest, that are going to be definitely used as examples of my poor character in any future court cases. One such thing that we're going to have to do, although this isn't directly related to an achievement, but is related to our ability to do achievements in the long run, is that our starting colonist with our starting religion, which is achievement holyism, which we have made specifically to make getting some of the achievements later on more doable. This person is mute, and in Rimworld that means they're incapable of doing social activities, which means they're incapable of convincing other people to join our religion. So we have no way to, besides waiting for the storyteller to send us more people just randomly that just happen to follow the same religion to us. Last stream, however, we came up with the plan that we are going to try and cause mental breaks with one of our colonists by locking them in a room and trying to get them to have a crisis of faith and randomly swap over to achievement holyism. Now, the chances of this working, very, very low. The chances of this going wrong, very, very high. So Scarred Vulcan is now in a prisoner room, a 1x2 prisoner room that we're about to build a wall over the front of. Yeah, this is, it's desperate, but a little bit, it reflects poorly on me. It reflects poorly on me that we are choosing this course of action. I think now is a good time to remember that Rimworld is just a game. And I'm pretty sure anything we do is inadmissible in a court of law. Do we have any festivals that add religious colonists? No. No, we don't. We don't. Am I saying that one of the colonists might die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make? No, it's not a sacrifice I'm willing to make, and I don't want them to get killed. That is absolutely not the outcome. But we may need them to suffer a little bit of starvation. But definitely no death. Smart plan, Drew. If you can't do questionable things in Rimworld, where can you? Fair. I don't think so, Mattress Wolf. I don't think so. Anyway. Alright, Sound Guru, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for joining us. Okay. So, meanwhile, we have Cheating Death, we have Abraxas, we have Pocket Monster, we have Red Talon, and Nandar and Bren. And Nandar and Bren are incapable of physical combat. They are pacifists, which is a little bit challenging, given that we are starting to come into some more difficult raids now. And we are going to need to start thinking about how we go about, you know, defending ourselves long term as our wealth starts to increase and our colonist count starts to increase. The good news is that we do have quite a few achievements down. As you can see in the top right there, we have completed 18 achievements now. And for each achievement we complete, we also get points. The amount of points we get for each achievement relates to how difficult it is, or at least how difficult the mod thinks it is. And we can redeem those points to do various different things, such as get a man in black, get a quest item, spawn cargo pods, get a random event, summon a trade caravan, and summon a raid. Now, some of these are pretty useful. Other ones, not so useful. So, yeah, I don't know. We're just going to hold on to those for the time being, but that is another potential factor long term in this playthrough as something that we need to do. What is the Man in Black? So Man in Black in Rimworld refers to when your first or your last colonist is incapacitated, there is the ability for the game to spawn a Man in Black event, which is a random colonist will join your colony out of nowhere, and they will be like your last chance, you know, like a re-roll on potentially failing. And yeah, it can only happen once every like 30 to 60 days. Actually, is it once a year? I forget exactly. It can only happen every so often in the game. But yeah, it's like a last hurrah sort of event. So we can manually trigger one of those. TXW says, if this would end badly, how would I restart with 0 achievements? Yeah, the achievements are, as Valk points out, they are tied to the save file. They're save file specific. They are not game file specific. They are save file specific. So yeah, they will be all reset once we restart. Yeah, no worries, Ratters. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. It's a reference to the old cowboy movies where the man in black rolls into town to save it from bandits. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I'm not a big Western fan myself, but yeah. And also, just a reminder, chat, we are going to be playing some No Man's Sky later this evening. If you are interested in checking out some No Man's Sky and supporting the stream, there is a link there in chat. You can also do !NMS or No Man's Sky in the chat, and that will bring up the link as well if at any point you're interested in checking it out. I'm very much looking forward to checking out their new update. There's a Swarm update. There's some cool new stuff that'll be coming, and we'll be joined by How to Be Quiet and Locan Plays as well. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to jumping back into that. Clint would like to be my man in black. Clint would love the idea of being somebody's man in black, but he would lack the fundamental, I don't know, the wherewithal, the tenacity, the grit required to actually be somebody's man in black. Clint is a weak-willed, Clint sucks. Clint sucks. Is this update going live tonight? Yes. I mean, it better be, Valk, otherwise, we're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, I think in about 3 hours. Otherwise, that's gonna be a problem. But it's not gonna be my problem, because I'm not the one who lined everything up. It's gonna be somebody else's problem. A hero is simply someone who happens to be present. You know what, Otacog? That is very true. Too bad Clint has never been present in any room that he has ever set foot in. He is anonymous in his own life. Such is the fate of those who lack the conviction to actually be a good person and have integrity, you know? Alright, Scarred Vulcan currently has Catharsis, which is helping them out a lot, but they are hungry, they are in a cramped exterior, they are in darkness, they slept on the ground. There's been no execution, a little concerning Scarred Vulcan, but okay. The Catharsis should wear off soon enough, I think. Although the low expectations is doing a lot of heavy lifting, and also the fact that they've still got the rescued, and they're an optimist as well. Oh my god, dude, this is actually kind of wild. Okay, well, this is going to be a problem. Have I leaked something? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. They posted some cryptic bee emojis, though. Oh. Okay. This is a secret just between us, chat. Let me check my brief. Okay. Well, there is no mention of any kind of embargo or anything in the information that I sent, so... Yeah, I'd be worried there for a second. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. I've been sent no information relating to any kind of embargo or not being able to mention what we're playing later tonight or anything, so... I think we're okay. So I don't have to end the stream and take down the VOD. Anyway... We're fleeing the country soon anyway. Exactly. Exactly. They're not going to be able to chase me down. Why is the entrance to Scarred Vulcan's cell walled off? Because we're not wanting to interact with them currently. Because we're trying to get them to have a crisis of faith to change their religion. Yeah, I'm worried there for a moment though, chat. Oh yeah, what's the new game that they're working on called? The kind of fantasy esque one, the Light No Fight. Dude, it looks so good. It looks so good. If it is half as good as it looks, it may be the last game I ever play. Genuinely, it looks unbelievably awesome. It ticks so many boxes that I am all about. That
I don't mispronounce names.
Yeah.
Watch this.
I'm very excited at the prospects.
It's Jiren. Damn it.
Hi, Jiren. Good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Fair enough, Panderific. Although, if there were embargoes with NDAs, you probably wouldn't hear about them in the first place. But, yeah. It's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. If there was anything that was important, I would have been told about it. So I'm sure it'll be fine. You enjoyed No Man's Sky at launch? I never played it at launch, but I did jump on it quite some years later. And honestly, what they've done with that game is really cool. I still think the UI is not my favorite, but everything else about the game I love. I think it's really, really cool. Really, really fun. Speaking of things that tick your boxes. Yeah, what's up, Sharon? How's your day been, dude? How's your week going? You've tried No Man's Sky a few times. I don't really get past the tutorial planet. I've restarted several times myself. I do enjoy the early game of No Man's Sky a lot, but yeah, it has been a while. There's been a couple of updates since we last played it on stream, because we did finish the last... There was one update that we played that we finished through the storyline where we had to go around and we were doing like some kind of pest extermination thing and like finding logs of the pest control and then fighting bosses, and I forget exactly how that one went, but that was I think last year. So it has been a little while. Yeah, well, I think that No Man's Sky is one of those games that has gone through, and I think, at least from what I know about the situation, a lot of the issues that happened were related to the publisher putting a lot of crunch time on them, or was it Sony or PlayStation? I forget. I don't know. It's been a while since I brushed up on my No Man's Sky lore. But the bottom line is that I think that since the controversial launch of the game back in the day, they have, in many people's eyes, redeemed the game. They've done a lot of really, really great work. They've built a very loyal player base. They've made an awesome game. It's very, very fun, and I really enjoy it for what it is. Yeah, I know they've won a lot of people over since, including myself. Was it Sony? Yeah, it was Sony. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've even thought about that sort of stuff, but yeah. Anyway, I'm very excited to check out No Man's Sky tonight with Queets and Locan. I've not actually played games with Locan before. Locan seems really nice. I was watching them play some Forza last night as well. They're also signed with our agency, SideQuest Media, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, Livy, it looks so good. Light No Fire looks awesome. I genuinely, it is right up my alley. It's such a cool looking game. You know, I don't want to, no, you know what? I'm going to let myself feel a little bit of hype for it. I'm going to let myself have the hype. I'm often very, very tentative when it comes to game releases, and especially when they're a long way out, like Light No Fire still is. I'm very, very, like, try to temper my expectations and my hype, but I'm going to let myself believe. I'm ready to be heard again. Cheering. You want to play as a bunny? It kind of has that almost like Redwall vibe. If you've ever read the Redwall books back in the day, it kind of has that sort of energy to it a little bit, I feel like. Fair enough, Zuni. I mean, I feel like the game does have a lot of stuff to do now. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but they've now got the whole thing where you can build and manage your own settlements and cities. The last update that they had earlier this month added in the ability to collect aliens and battle them, almost like in a Pokemon-esque sort of arena style thing, or like Beyblades even. And what else is there? I don't know, dude. I think every update has added in more and more content. I think it's gotten more and more depth as it's gone. You can build your own ships now too. Yeah. I haven't done any of the shipbuilding myself. And I also haven't done the city building, because I think that was just the update after I last played the game. So there's still a lot of content that I haven't personally discovered yet. But I also understand if there's, like, you know, some things that people are like, I wish there was more, like, gritty complexity. Like, God, I play some absolute games that care about the depth and minutia to an absurd degree. Worm Online. That are grindy as hell and have, like, a lot of very complex interactive systems and that sort of thing. And, yeah, maybe No Man's Sky isn't to everybody's taste, but, yeah. Each to their own, right? All right, we're now starving. Okay, and we've lost our catharsis. So hopefully we'll have a crisis of faith here in short order. AKA nerd shit. Yeah, imagine chat being a bunch of nerds.
This is an ASMR.
Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Entirely possible, Alpha Stitch. Yeah, they often do, don't they? All right. So we've also built out ourselves a little research room here. So while we're trying to get Scarred Volk... Oh my god, we've got a social fight. Okay, it's fine. It was actually only just a very brief one. So one of the things that we're doing while we're trying to get Scarred Vulcan to convert is we are trying to just smash out a bunch of research. In the early game of Rimworld, it can be really beneficial to really hyper-focus on getting research done, because research is a resource that gives you a lot of capabilities and also has no wealth value. And the reason why wealth value is important is because that's what the game scales raids off of. So it's a way of progressing ourselves and giving ourselves better defensive tools without actually increasing the difficulty of the raids that we're going to be facing. Oh my god. Everybody in this caravan is related to us. We'll have a word with them. I hope we don't get raided and a bunch of these people die. Otherwise, this may be absolutely catastrophic for us. Everybody will be devastated.
Hello, I am Yukifa. I am under the water. I am here to conduct clam checks.
Hello, Yuki.
Nice clam.
Nice clam. Get your clams in chat all. How you doing today, Yuki? It's good to see you. Hi, Rel. Dude, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Star Citizen as well, Panderific. It's, you know, it is the spiritual successor to the game that made me a gamer, one of my favorite games of all time, Freelancer. But my god. I remember being hyped about Star Citizen back after I finished high school. And that was like a million years ago. I'm so old. Oh dear. Freelancer was so good. Oh my god. It's so good. If and when one day I'm sure I will play Star Citizen, if for no other reason just to kind of suss out whether I will enjoy it. I think I will. I think I will once I get around to it. Although I am a little bit worried that it might be a bit too on the simulator side for me to enjoy. Like, Freelance was very much on the sort of arcadey spaceship sim side of things. But, yeah, I'll probably give it a try at some point. But I am finding myself fairly often reflecting on, okay, do I want to jump in now? And the answer so far has been no. But maybe that'll change. Yes, Underspace. Yes, I actually do own it, I'm pretty sure now. I just haven't gotten around to playing it yet. Underspace. Oh, no, okay. Apparently I don't own it. Wait, is Underspace the game I'm thinking of? Oh, it is. It's on sale at the moment. Nice. Oh, maybe this isn't the game that I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of? I'll have to check this out. That looks good. You kickstarted Star Citizen, and that was the last game I kickstarted. Those two things might be related, bless. 15 years ago, I saw the first Star Citizen and thought it'd be my final game. Well, it might be at the rate it's going. Played it for a couple of hours, decided it's not what I expected at all, never went back. You know what, oh my god, Pocket Monster just beat the absolute snot out of Red Talon. Listen, I know that there are a lot of Starfield haters out there, including in this community too. But I enjoyed Starfield. It wasn't Game of the Year by any stretch of the imagination. It didn't reinvent the wheel. But I still had a lot of fun with it, and I still intend on going back to finishing it at some point, the main storyline, because we've finished a few of the side quests and the main side story arcs, and I really enjoyed a lot of them, but I never actually got around to finishing the main storyline. But I actually enjoyed Starfield, but I also understand that it wasn't what some people expected as well. I remember my dad playing Wing Commander, and I played Wing Commander 2, and those predate Freelancer by at least a decade. Oh my god. Oh, Town to City and Turnbound have gone 1.0. I didn't see that, actually. Thanks for sharing, Valk. Both of those games are games that I love. Town to City especially. Town to City was one of my favorite games last year. Of all year. Like, I think it was probably my top 2 or 3 indies that were released last year. It is a lovely game. I'll have to go back and check it out again. I've not tried Paralives. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm not sure when I want to, but I will jump in and check out Paralives. Rual has been playing it, though, for those interested. Hello, Psyche. Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm very excited to meet you later this week. Crazy. Chat, if you don't know Psyche's a wonderful fellow streamer here and fellow Twitch ambassador, and Psyche and I will also be speaking at one of the creator camps together over the TwitchCon weekend. So if you're coming to one of our one of the events, then yeah, you'll see Psyche there as well. Big vouch. It is the whole of Town to City is just such an absolute vibe. I love it. It's mediocre but enjoyable. Price tag being $90 for the base game. Well, no, dude. I don't know how many hours I got. It's not that many. It's not as many as I wanted, because I think there was something else that came out shortly after Starfield release that I wanted. Oh my god, I actually have 90 hours in Starfield. That is more than I expected it to be. I'm not gonna lie. So, you know what? 90 hours for a $90 price tag, I definitely got my money's worth. Generally speaking, I mean, obviously it's very dependent on the game and the, you know, what my expectations are. But I think if I get more than 20 hours out of a game, I'm usually pretty happy. I usually feel like I've got my money's worth. Damn. Yeah, sure, Lelouch. Yeah. I do agree. That is one thing that Bethesda did, I think, misrepresent a bit, is what the actual exploration of the planets would look like.
Is that the Jews? I like mine.
Hi, Jews. Good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah. Like, yeah, sure, you can land on a bunch of planets, but it's not really a lot of meaningful exploration. And I agree that that is one of the shortfalls that the game had. But I enjoyed it, you know, in spite of that as well. And the exploration in the more curated areas, I really enjoyed as again. But I do generally enjoy Bethesda's like level design and world building and that sort of stuff, and you know, the way they do like environmental storytelling. I generally enjoy that. And I also am somebody who's a bit of a Bethesda apologist on the Bethesda jank. There's just something about the jank that you get in Bethesda games that just feels so delightful. As long as it's not game breaking, I usually get more of a kick out of it.
It's like they always say, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Lego people live in houses made of their own flesh.
Thanks, Grandpappy. Psyche is the best. That's big vouchers. I don't do the $1 per hour. Depends what I can get and how much fun I do. So $90 was wild to me. I think it depends a lot, right? Like, I think Space Marine 2 had a $90 price tag or close to. I mean, it was definitely a more premium game. But I only played that for what, like 20 hours? 10 hours. Half that. But it's a very short game, but it's so high quality that I didn't mind. I didn't mind paying that amount of money for it. I loved every moment of Space Marine 2. It was everything I wanted for the successor. But like, you know, at the end of the day, like, I can spend a lot more money on a lot less entertainment. You know, you can spend nearly the price of a AA or AAA game these days just going to the movie theater and grabbing some snacks, right? Like, and then you get entertainment for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously it's subjective. Like the idea of value and the cost of things is entirely subjective, based on a lot of different factors. But at least for me, like, I generally, you know, for me, the ballpark is like, if I get more than 20 hours playtime out of a game, I'm usually pretty happy. I don't feel like I've missed out or been shortchanged. Space Marine 2, I think, is a bit of a exception to that rule because the campaign was just so high quality and just so much fun. It was decent, not great, but decent. Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, like I said, it's not, I think for me, it's like a 6.5, 7 out of 10 game. Like, it's good, but it doesn't, it's good with moments of greatness and moments of very midness. But it's usually staying in the realm of good. Just good. Chirin says, this makes me wonder if I got my money's worth from this stream. Chirin, you didn't. You didn't. We both know you didn't. Don't lie to yourself and anybody else. 82 month founder badge, tier 3 subscriber, by the way. By time money logic, I owe Tynan over £3,000. Yeah, dude, Rimworld is the second most played game that I have of all time. I love this game so much. I've gotten, it's the most value I've ever gotten out of any game ever. By far. Yeah, I still want to revisit Starfield Psyche because they've added new content since I last played it. And I still haven't finished the main campaign. But that is like the quintessential Bethesda experience, right? You just keep getting sidetracked. And I have heard some people say that that a lot of the side story arcs, as tends to be the case in a lot of Bethesda games, are actually better than the main storyline. So I'm not mad about it, but I would like to finish it just for the sake of finishing it. And, you know, that way then I will have my own informed opinion about it later on. Radis says, I remember watching my Starfield, and the only time I was really like, ugh, was the main story missions, where the same thing happened every time. Long, unskippable, floating cutscene. Oh, right, in the weird, like, pyramid things, yeah. Yeah. I'd forgotten about that long cutscene. Hi, Clone. Hey, Dawn. Welcome in. You're all good. Welcome in. Oh, dude, the first time I ever went around to my best friend's house, back when we were teenagers, way back in the day, and I have this vivid memory of sitting in his front room, on his computer, and he was showing me this game that he'd just gotten called Morrowind, and I was running around on his character, and I got chased by a squib, something like that. This little tiny insect creature, and it was so small that I was, you know, at that point I wasn't a gamer, right? Like, I didn't start playing video games regularly until I was like 17, 18. And so I could not kill this thing. And so I just remember like my friend yelling at me, telling me what to do while I'm running down this little like creek, getting chased by a squib, or whatever it was called. Oh no, I just killed Scarred Vulcan. I wasn't paying attention. Chad, this is your fault. You distracted me. He didn't have a mental break. How did he starve to death without having a mental break? Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Well, that's going to make everybody pretty unhappy now. Innocent prisoner died. -5. God lord, dude. Oh, God. Oh, dear. You like unpacking? I've heard good things about it. I've not played it myself. Yeah, that's always the challenge, isn't it, Ratters? We need more time in the day to play games. I don't, dude, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe I've done this. And the worst part about it is everybody in chat knew this was going to happen. They saw this coming from a million miles away. Hi, Luna. Good to see you. Welcome in. I had that legendary mental fortitude. That's I got completely distracted. I was way too embroiled in chat. Oh. Well, guess we better dig a grave then. Scarred Vulcan died. Yes, I starved one of my mods to death. Deliberately. Well, not deliberately, accidentally. Bren has gone on a fire starting spree. Fantastic. Interesting, Livy. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think I've found that my taste in video games has tended to get more broad as I've gotten older. I've found that the things that interest me and the things that I enjoy have gotten more diverse as I've gotten older, personally. Very similar to my music taste, actually. Like, you know, when I was younger, there was like a very narrow subset of things that I was into, and now that I'm older, it's broadened out a lot. Migwar, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, accidentally starved them to death whilst entombed in a 2x1 room. Oh, rare thrombo is good. Okay, well, the really bad news about this, chat, is that this doesn't help our situation. We're gonna have to do it to somebody else. That's the really messed up thing about this. So Ananda, I'm gonna put you in jail, and I'm going to try not to starve you to death, okay? Oh god, okay. Hello, this is Bloody Drongo's confessional. How can I help you today? I've done some terrible things.
Hi, this is Scarred Vulcan's mom.
Oh.
Will he be home soon? His dinner is getting cold.
No. Oh no, did I wake you up with that? I'm sorry. Oh no, chat. I've woken up the pupper. Hello. Oh, come waggly tail. Hello there, puppy. You have a nice sleep? Have a nice sleep? Oh, your gums smell bloody, girl. Oh, bleeding gums, Murphy. You're still teething. I know, Miss Rachie. She's gotten so big. She's 8 kilos now. Can you believe it? Going on 9. You alright? Were you on your way to get a drink or something? Usually she gets up to have a drink around this time. You got your own little routine, don't you? Huh? You happy just sitting there for a bit? Okay, you want to get down? Alright. Here you go, good girl. Ah, dear. Yeah, she's gotten very big, and oh good, I just got my TwitchCon registration QR code emailed to me. That's good news. I was a little bit nervous yesterday because there was a bunch of references in the materials that I sent that made it sound like that all of it had been sent out already, and I was like, oh my god, was I meant to have gotten my ticket yet already? And apparently not. And I got it. So good news! You will see me at TwitchCon. I will be allowed in the front door. What a relief. All right, no worries, Ratters. Yeah, phew. Yeah, no worries, Ratters. Go look after yourself. Go do what you need to do. I know we're all super busy at this this week, so yeah. Looking forward to seeing you, of course, and thanks so much for hanging out with us this evening. Chat, say goodbye to Ratters, and if you see Ratters around over the TwitchCon weekend, make sure to say hi, I don't know. I was gonna say something funny about bald people, but I couldn't think of anything. My creativity is drained right now. Find a new streamer while Drongo is gone. Fellow Twitch ambassador advocating for chat, you know, TLDR, you can do better. And Ratters isn't wrong, chat. You can do better. You can do better than me. I promise. Ask for a Ratters sticker? Let's go. Okay, I will keep that in mind.
Official Twitch ambassador, by the way.
Bless, Valk. Bless. Okay, how are we looking? Oh my god, we had an optimist and now we're trying to convert a sanguine colonist. Although they're very neurotic, so that will help.
Dong, dong, dong.
Where did Murphy go? Murphy, what are you doing? What is this puppy doing? Look at this. Look at this chat. I was very suspicious because she just went. I heard her go behind the. I heard her go behind the green screen. I was like, oh no, what's she getting up to back there? But she's found my Twitch Udi. She's looks like she's made herself comfortable again. Well, as long as she's not destroying anything, I'm happy. Oh yeah, Quackamungus. It's been hers since we got her. that hoodie Udi has been hers since the day we got her.
Here comes a question for the 8-ball. The 8-ball. The 8-ball.
Will Drongo kill another innocent imprisoned colonist?
Oh, please say no. 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 All roads lead to Rome, and all signs point to yes. No! Oh, golly gosh. Okay, all right. Well, that's good news. How long till my partner's back? She was meant to be getting back around now, but her flight was cancelled, so she's now having to rent a car to drive home, which is it's a long drive. So not sure. Sometime tonight. We'll see. So yeah, I'm really hoping Murphy isn't fussy again tonight. Because we have a sponsored segment, so I can't really end early, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just hoping everything will work out. Yeah, so, I'm hoping she'll drive safely. Yeah. That's the most important thing, of course. Hello, this is the Bloody Drongo, not Clint hotline. How can I help you today? Please don't be Clint.
Hi, it's Clint. Can I join your colony? I don't eat much, or anything. Please.
Stop calling me. I did also accidentally hit myself on the forehead with the phone. I didn't mean to. Gave myself a little bonk on the forehead. Okay. Anyway. That's not going to leave a mark, is it? There's a lot of forehead to mark there. Very bald, by the way. Hi, Queet. Good to see you. Chat, we'll be jumping in with How to Be Quiet with some No Man's Sky in a bit. It's good to see you, dude. Welcome in. You heard the smack. Oh, why? Oh, dear. Hi, Nest. Hello there. Welcome in. Nice to see you. This, dude, Rimworld is so good. It is my second most played game of all time. It is so much fun. If you like colony management games, city builder games, it is absolutely a vibe. It's probably the best out there, in my opinion. Hi Nazgul, good to see you. Welcome in. So you know he's committed to the bit. Yeah, it's like the time I smacked my face into that Malteser cake. I still get comments to this day about people like watching that for the first time and going, "Oh my god, dude, you really went for it." I was like, "Yep." I mean, you know, no half measures here. There was so much cake up my nose, so much cake, and it tasted really good. You got to then, Nest. You got to lock in and play it then, definitely. Livy says, why does your skull look like wet drywall? You pushed on it and it went inwards. Are you asking why my head is fleshy? My head is made of flesh and bone too. But I promise you that my head does not have the consistency of wet drywall. That is perhaps the most out of pocket, mildly offensive thing anybody has ever said to me. Your head has the qualities of wet drywall. Hi Upper, hang on, welcome in. Taste, did you mean smell? Well, I mean, they're, you know, two sides of the same coin, TXW. You know, a lot of your tasting is down to smell. It's true. Big brain. Wet drywall is quite shiny. Okay. Well, I did shower just before stream. I'm well bathed. It wasn't meant... How was it meant to be... Livy, I would love to understand your logic, Livy. I would love to understand your logic. How was saying my head has the texture of wet drywall not meant to be offensive? I'm really trying to fit in your shoes, but by Jove, they are way too small for me. It was more, are you okay? Okay, that's even worse! I wasn't trying to offend you, Drongo. I was just concerned about your well-being and your wet drywall-like head. Crazy work. Oh my god. Can somebody take the shovel away from Livy? They are just digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper. Goodness gracious me. I didn't mean to say you look like wet drywall. I mean there might be something wrong with you though. To be clear as well, Livy, just in case you're... And to everybody in chat, I am just ribbing. I'm not actually offended or upset or anything. Oh, dear. You're all good, Livy, don't worry. Oh, my shoulder hurts now, though. Ask him about his Drongussie. That is true. Tell me a bit... Your Drongussie. My Drongussie is good. I'm feeling pretty good. A little anxious, but mostly pretty good. Okay, alright, here we go. Hello, this is Bloody Drongo's Crisis Hotline. I am in crisis, and I am the hotline. How can I help
I
today?
once answered the door to a salesperson who after their pitch asked me if I was okay because I looked upset and like I'd been crying. I felt so self-conscious. KEKW, so are you okay? Drongo.
Shut up! Typical Hallie, dude. Typical Hallie. Oh, Lord, dude. Oh, dear. Alright. You got a call from one of the F1 sponsors today. I told them no thanks. What? You're getting sponsored by F1? Dynatrace. Oh, I actually have no idea who that is. Oh, so one of the sponsors that sponsors one of the F1 teams. I see. Yeah. Well, considering half of the F1 grid is sponsored by, like, casinos, crypto, and AI bullshit, I would probably also be in a similar position to say no to just about anybody from that sponsors an F1 team. Oh, dear. And I have no idea who Dynatrace is and what they do. Miner isn't as cool as me. Doesn't want to work with F1 sponsors. And just not any of the companies that you mentioned just then. Yeah, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. We stan a convicted king. Well, not... Maybe... that came out wrong. I'm more... Minor doesn't have any convictions, at least as far as I'm aware. I meant that a king that has conviction, as in they have belief, they have integrity, not criminal convictions. Okay, just to be clear. Okay, all right, cool. Hi, NZ. You know what? You can have this shovel back, Livy. The shovel is all yours. I'm passing it back to you. It's an AI company. Oh, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, fuck them then. Observability, security, and analytics platform. Interesting. Interesting. What the hell does observability mean in that context? I genuinely have no idea. I can see the benefit of, like, using AI to test for, like almost like brute force, to test security for exploits and things like that. At least for my little tiny peanut brain, I think, you know, doing like bulk, really time consuming stuff like that probably does make sense to outsource to some kind of AI. But AI analytics and observability, that sounds very yucky. It's monitoring. Oh, that's... Oh, IT monitoring. Oh, good. Okay. So it's like your, hey... work from home peasant, you have not made enough keyboard inputs this hour, and you are now on a pip. Congratulations. Okay, right, let's feed an ender. I too can see the benefit of trading everyone else's personal freedom and privacy so I can feel more secure. Yes, it's... Yeah. Well, I feel like there's often not a distinction drawn in either the conversation or the experts when they're referring to AI and machine learning. I think the new terminology, because I've heard machine learning and AI used interchangeably. I forget the acronym that's like for true AI, right? That they're talking about. Is it like GDI or something like that? I actually forget. Like the actual, like what you would, you know, 50 years ago. AGI, thank you. That's it. AGI is the new term that I've heard for the actual not machine learning AI sort of stuff. Do you hate your company? God, it's so... That's... The word dystopian gets thrown away around so willy-nilly these days, but my God, is it so genuinely deserved so often. Artificial General Intelligence is what it stands for. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yes, we do have an AI section, and to be clear, that is a section disclosing our company stance on AI, not a section to promote AI. Oh yeah. I don't think it's all bad, Thorb. I think there is genuine use cases that you can use AI well, or as a tool that is actually beneficial to humanity. But there is so many crippling downsides to it at the moment, and what it's being used for, that are just extremely frivolous and ultimately at the detriment of, you know, communities, the environment, professions, creative professions. Like, man, like 20, 30 years ago, when people were talking about the idea of like AI and robots and things like that, it was like, oh man, we'll be able to get rid of, like, you know, outsource so many like menial labor tasks that people don't want to do, and like people can, you know, spend more time doing the things that they want. But instead, the vast majority of AI is focused on just milking the most amount of profit out of everybody, not really actually improving anybody's quality of life. And it comes at the cost of our societies with the fuck-ass data centers and the god-awful impacts on the environment. It's fucked, man. Pisses me off. Anyway. Our company put a goal on everyone's performance review to try and find ways for AI in your role. That's so stupid. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that there is a lot of push from the really big companies out there that have invested billions and billions of dollars into AI, that they are now desperate to try and find ways to shoehorn it into wherever it'll fit. And because these are such large companies and they have such large influences, that they are able to push and try and like influence all of the, you know, the smaller companies in the world to try and find uses for it. Even where it doesn't make sense, even where it doesn't make your job easier, even where it comes at the detriment of the long-term performance of the company, when it comes at the quality of the service and the experience for the workers themselves, when it comes at the detriment to the customers. And it's just so ridiculous. They're just they're flailing desperately just to milk every last little dollar out of it that they possibly can, and just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. Anyway. I was at a work conference the other week. Every speaker shoehorned AI into their presentation. I had AI fatigue by the end of it. Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's rough. It's everywhere. I just hope that, you know, inevitably when the AI bubble does burst, and I do feel like it is inevitable, that it just doesn't, you know, destroy the lives of too many people. Is that right, Rice Fox? Yeah. I don't think I've ever listened to Star Talk. Hi, Knud. Good to see you. Welcome in. Dystopian used to be one of my favorite book genres until it started coming true. Relatable. That is such a mood. I mean, that is true, Valk. Yeah. I mean, it's not... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think there was like, you know, going back, you know, 20 years ago, I think that there likely was like there was a more of an idealistic idea of what tech could do and the role it had in our lives. Like, I think when you look at, you know, the origins of Google, I think, you know, and the whole don't be evil thing, I think there's, at least in the messaging and what they were willing to do publicly, was different to what they are now. But it is, yeah, you're right. It is undeniable that companies exist to make money. That is what it is. But my God, it's just, yeah. Ah, dear. Oh, Dorothy, it's so bad, dude. And the whole changes that Google wants to make with Google search, and the search interfaces. So you're no longer, what is it called? They're doing like Spark, Google Spark AI or Google Spark Gemini, whatever it is. And they're going to have their own virtual AI agent going out and collecting information for you instead of you actually reading and sourcing information and it being able to look up websites yourself. Like, it's just, it's so dog shit, man. It's so dog shit. I really hope that's the case, Stickster. I really hope that's the case. I've kind of put all of my eggs in the basket of being anti-AI, and you know, part of the reason why I have a publishing company that is firmly anti-AI and focuses on the idea of like producing human-created, human products that can be physically owned. They're not licensed. They're not just digital, although you can get ebooks. They're something you can hold and have in your hand that was created and written and imagined by a human at every step of the process. You know, even if AI is not just a fad, and, you know, I do think it'll, you know, probably drop off a bit, and, you know, I hope the bubble bursts. But even if it does stay around, I really hope that there will be enough segment of the population that wants physical things that they can own, that wants to support human-made projects, and I think it's an important thing to do. Speaking of which, if you want to check out Sky Nation Publishing, you can do !SNP is the book publishing company that I am a co-owner of, and we've got our first sci-fi novel releasing later this year. And a few other exciting announcements on the horizon as well. Yeah, 100% Synthhawk. Yeah, it's a big kind of trend that I've noticed over the years as things have gotten increasingly digital. People are more willing to support small businesses, to support things that they know are made by a person, whether it's like through Etsy or just like, you know, through TikTok Shop or whatever. You know, there is like people that are willing to, even online, look for small independent creators and pay a premium for people that are just making cool stuff that they can own, and in a rejection of the, you know, the digitization of everything. Thanks, Talon. Thanks, I appreciate that. Starving person. I unwalled them and fed them. Don't worry. They have been fed. We're still just waiting for the mental breaks. Etsy's ruined now, is it? I haven't looked at it. Maybe Etsy was a bad example then. How you doing, Marguerite? There is an AI being added. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, what's the new thing? There's like Spotify recently announced that they're gonna be announcing a thing where you can make your own remixes, AI remixes of artists with, what was the label? Was it GMG? Dyslexic, by the way, that might be the wrong acronym. One of the big record labels, so you can, on the platform, make AI remixes of the songs, which just sounds so utterly, like, God, that sucks, dude. And it's gotta suck to be one of the artists assigned to that label. Like, it's so just creatively bankrupt. And there was another platform that recently announced that you're gonna be able to make AI create your own AI podcasts on demand about topics that you want or something. Why, who wants, who are the people that are wanting this? Like, I just can't, I think that's my problem. I think this is my problem, is that there are people that do use this stuff. There's undeniably people who do use this stuff and will use it. But I am so far removed from understanding that mindset that it legitimately just bewilders me. And it's hard to empathize with. And I'm generally somebody who likes to, like, even if I disagree with you, I will go out of my way to at least understand, like, try and understand where somebody is coming from. But I can't. With AI stuff, I just can't. Like, the idea that somebody's just sitting there and going, oh man, I really wish I had a podcast about fucking, you know, alligators wearing red rocket socks. Let me just type in and generate one for myself to listen to. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's not... Anyway. Are the biggest Twitch streamers AI YouTubers? There is one that I'm aware of that is the current record holder for hype trains on Twitch. I don't know about any others, but I don't really know much about the VTuber space. But I am aware of I forget what they're called. There is one AI VTuber that is like the biggest one as far as I'm aware. And as far as I'm aware, that's like a custom made thing. It's not an AI that has been written off of stolen stuff. Like, it's not a stolen data set. It's been scraped, which makes it marginally better, but I mean, I still question the thought process of the people that watch it, but yeah, each to their own, I guess. So, I don't know. Neurosama, that's the one. That's the one. I can empathize with people using it as a tool, just like any tool. Look at the filters of photos for Photoshop that did that for you. Well, yeah, Synthhawk. Well, I think the thing is, right, is that a lot of, like, especially when it comes to generative AI, I really detest the idea of it being used as a tool. Like, if you're using a large language learning model to help analyze a large data set, I think there's a reasonable to do analytical work, or to like generate, like in the medical field, certain chemical compounds. Like, I think that's an example of it being used as a tool. But when it comes to generative AI, which is, I think, often the forefront running, you know, AI example, it's not a tool. It's not a tool. A paintbrush is a tool, but you still need somebody there actually creating something. Typing in a prompt is not using a tool. It is having something. Like, the way I describe it, right, is if I had this beautiful mosaic window, and and you come along and you smash my window and take it away, you've stolen my window. And I'm like trying to sell it. I now no longer don't have a window to sell because you've fucking stolen it. And then you have a magic wand and you can just like get it fixed and rearrange my beautiful mosaic window into a new arrangement. Like, sure, you've created something new. It is a new arrangement, but it's still made out of my fucking window that you stole. Like, that's it's just theft. And that's the part that really, well, one of the many parts that really fucks me off about it, is it's not a tool. It's not a tool. It is just a replacement. It is a theft, and it's just morally bankrupt shortcuts. Anyway, speaking of morally bankrupt, hi Scotchy, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, homie? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hi Sass, hi Scotchy, hi Gingerbeard, hi Marty, hi Bentatoes, hi Grimpixel, Mandy, Fleshleaps, Arts Addict, Gabby, Linz, Cutely, Cutley. Hello there, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my god, did you raid into ads? Oh dude, that was perfectly timed. God, I'm so sorry, Scotchy. Sorry, I was just off on one ranting about AI bullshit, dude. I'm crashing out over here. So, it's good to see you. Yo, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, dear. I guess we should have to ask AI to make me some Drongo eating spaghetti. I will ban you, Mattress Wolf. I will ban you. We're playing some Rimworld tonight. Welcome in. It's good to have you. Chat, if you don't know Scotchy, fellow Aussie, absolute bloody legend. Plays a lot of horror, indie sort of stuff. They're super fun, super cool. Always a good yarn to be had over there. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you had a good time. What were you up to tonight, Scotchy? Let me, did we get a shout out for Scotchy? Not yet. Hang on, let me, get a shout out there. We got you, homie. There we go. Oh, you're playing 007. What did you think? I was watching, Italics play it earlier today. What do you reckon? Is it good? Yeah, I can make an authentic video of me eating spaghetti all by myself. You don't need to outsource it. You're enjoying it? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't normally go for those styles of games, but it does look interesting. I'm also not the biggest fan of 007 these days, but yeah. It was fun watching him play. Sass, how have you been? It's good to see you both. Welcome in. Dude, I skipped over a bunch of the conversation from before, but I appreciate you all being here. tolerating my rants about AI. Anyway. I've already forgotten what I was saying. It doesn't matter. I've probably said all I have to say on the subject. Anything more is probably going to be just regurgitating the same talking points anyway at this point, but yeah. It's Hitman meets Uncharted. Okay, yeah. I've never played, believe it or not, I've never played either of those games. Although I have watched a lot of them, so I am aware of what you're talking about. I think I would rather not, Guna. I think I'd rather not. So we're doing a challenge run in Rimworld right now where we're trying to get all the achievements in Rimworld in one playthrough. Rimworld doesn't normally have achievements, but we've added in a mod that adds them in. And so we've got 140 achievements. So far, we've managed to get 18 of them. This is going to be a challenge run that takes us quite a while, but we are playing on commitment mode, which means no save scumming, no reloading. And we are playing on losing is fun difficulty, which is the hardest vanilla difficulty that you can choose. And yeah, we're doing the best we can. We're pretty deep into this run so far. Still in the early game, but we're getting there. And yeah, that's what we're up to this evening. I don't even know who you are, NZ. I don't know who are you? Who are you? Hi, Sound Guru. Welcome back. Your thermometer is currently reporting 38.5 degrees Celsius in the sun. Sheesh. Okay, that is some downright. Oh, Ananda's spirit is broken. Crisis of belief. 50% reduced. Oh my god. Okay, it's happening, chat. This is what we're trying to do. We've currently got Ananda locked away in a prison cell, and we're trying to get them to have a crisis of faith to change their religion. It's a little bit psychotic, but that's half of the way there. Half of the way there for what we needed to do. I'm glad you got such a kick out of it, Soundguru. Dude, God, Forza has been so much fun. Genuinely, I'm looking forward to playing it on the plane. I'm actually excited. I've downloaded Forza onto my Steam Deck, and I'm going to be playing that on basically the entire flight over to the Netherlands. It's working. It's working. The thing is, right, though. The thing is, is that if we get them to have a crisis of belief and swap to a different ideology, I think there's like a 1 in 10 chance that it's the one we need. So we've got a 10% chance that they get converted to the religion we need them to convert to. Yikes. Yikes. Old South Wales feeling like New South Wales. I hear you. I hear you. We're on the job, Yama. We're on the job. Who's wardening? Bren. They're sleeping. Alright, let's feed Ananda. And then wall them back up again. Is there an achievement for having multiple ideologies? Yes, but we've already gotten it. So we had the achievement for multiculture. Have 4 pawns of at least 4 different ideologies as members of your colony. We've already ticked it off. So we can convert. If we can do this successfully, we can, without fear of missing out on any achievements later on, convert ourselves to a mono culture or a mono ideology. Oh, nice, Hallie. I hope you enjoy. Beasts of London is one of our books that we publish at Sky Nation Publishing, written by Jonathan Maloney, and it's kind of a banger, dude. A group of wasters are attacking from nearby. Oh boy, this is our first group of wasters. 5 of them. Okay, 5. Attacking immediately. I see. Okay. Countdown activate, 22 hours. Okay, all right. So the mech cluster, we'll have to deal with this one ourselves. 5v4 or 5v5, although Bren is incapable of violence. Yeah, let's get ourselves lined up here and try and do our best. Do the best we can. You're partway through Beasts of London, and it's an easy recommend. Awesome, Sound Crew. Dude, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Beasts of London. Really, really happy to hear that. Thoughts and prayers, Guna. Thoughts and prayers. We've missed the blobby. We've missed the blobby customs. For anybody who came over in Scotchy's raid who maybe doesn't know what... Oh my god. Hang on, I need to lock in here. Alright, we've... Alright, so that shotgun's gonna go to the wall there. Hopefully get one tapped. Alright, I think we can wait a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Beautiful. The one tap happened. We love to see it. We love to see it. Fantastic. Alright, now we fall back. Ooh. Okay, good. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, we got a little bit of damage on us. Ooh, little bleedy. Little bit bleedy. Not great, but that's fine. I'll take the flak helmet. Actually, yeah, we'll take the pants as well. Any traits that are good for us? Too smart, cannibal, body purist. No, thank you. Super immune with good plants. Tempting. Although we don't have Psychic productions up yet, so I don't think Waster is going to be a good idea. Pump action shotgun's nice. That'll be good for those close range fights in the future. We might well need that. Bran, can you tend to cheating death, please? Get those wounds bandaged up. I forgot that cheating death is missing a leg. I should probably deal with that ASAP. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. I haven't heard from the pup in a while. Let's take another look and see if she's still behind the green screen. Oh, she... Look at the little puppy. Oh, look at her. Oh, big stretch. Oh my goodness. Big stretch. As long as she's still happy, I'm happy. Yeah, she's had a big day today, Pine Italy, so I'm not surprised. It just makes me a little bit nervous that she's not might not be sleeping during our sponsored segment, which might be a problem if she's being fussy. We'll see how we go at any rate. We'll see how we go. Fingers crossed. Alright, at least our farm situation seems to be going well. The food is good. Also, we'll be able to butcher these guys up as well and eat them too. Well, actually, no, we're not cannibalizing people anymore. I forgot about that. We are not cannibalizing anymore because we don't have the religion for it. We need an ender to convert. Right, let's dump the bodies in the river then. Alright, good night, Mel. Have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Yeah, I appreciate you, homie. Yeah. I'll be around in Discord. I'll be sharing some photos and stuff in there, and I'll be posting in Discord as to what I'm up to and on social media and stuff like that. So you'll be able to be parasocial with us there. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Just a reminder, it is our last stream before we head off to TwitchCon, so I won't be back until the 5th of next month. But if you're going to TwitchCon, I'd love to see you there. Got a community meetup planned. Got a lot of panels and creator camps that I'll be speaking at. Very exciting stuff. Oh, Braxis is a night owl. I probably should have adjusted for that earlier. There we go. Do we get ad hoc Drongo streams then? No. No, I'm not planning on doing any streams at this stage while I'm in Rotterdam. It's not to say that it won't happen, but if I am going to stream while I'm away, I will stream on my alt account, Drongo Creates. Mel has very kindly linked it in the chat there. So if you... Welcome back, Guna. I hope you had a good time dropping the bodies off in the pool. Or whatever. But yeah, I'll be streaming on my alt so that people don't have to worry about their stream streaks or anything like that while I'm away, in case I'm streaming at weird times. And inevitably somebody will forget to save their streak by watching the VOD or watching a clip. And then I don't want to have to deal with that fallout, so it makes sense just to stream from an alt if I do stream. But at this stage, I don't plan on it, just because I am arriving on Friday morning. My first event is Friday just after lunch. So it is like I will catch the train down to Rotterdam from Schiphol Airport, and then I'm straight into the action. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a big weekend, and I basically don't stop until Monday. I might be able to sneak in a couple of days downtime after the convention has gone on Monday, Tuesday, but depending on how that goes, I'm going to be trying to focus on, you know, spending some quality time with my friends, which I'm really looking forward to. Imagine coming all the way to Europe and not visiting Ireland. Dude, imagine thinking that your country is so important that I would fly all the way over there without financial incentive. Imagine the audacity. Dude, we're gonna be zombies, Queet. It's gonna be a lot. When do you actually get in, Queet? Are you getting in Friday morning as well? Looking forward to hanging out with you again, dude. I don't know what scheduled breaks are. No, I don't know what that means. You're Friday morning as well? Okay. We'll have to talk. Maybe we can catch the train down together if you wanted to. If we aren't like hours apart or anything. You arrive Friday as well? Oh my god. Everybody's arriving Friday. Why not sneak in a sneaky Dutch delicacies stream? I might. I'm not going to say no. Like I said, I'm not gonna say no. You know, if I feel like it, if I feel like we've got something fun to do, then yeah, I could well do it. But it'll be, you know, on a need-to-know basis on the alt account. So follow Drongo Creates. If you want to be notified that we're going live, if you don't have your Twitch notifications turned on, and honestly, Twitch notifications are kind of flaky anyway, the best way to be notified if we do go live while I'm away is to make sure that you have the Twitch role in Discord, because we don't use @everyone pings in Discord. It is only just you sign up for what you want to be notified, what you care about, whether it's announcements, whether it's when I'm going live on the channel, whether it's social media, whether it's community games, whatever it is. You can opt into the pings. We don't use @everyone there in the Discord unless it's an emergency. So yeah. Did you know Drongo can just not stream if he doesn't want to? that is true. That is true. Although, have you considered never taking a break ever? Have you considered that my only value is my ability to have output and contribute to the capitalist mouse wheel? That's the only way I have any kind of personal value. This is work 24/7 and then die. Big brain, big brain. Hell yeah, Guna. What have you got planned for your leave? That's all I think of you. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to be careful of this. Yeah. We're gonna need to set up a new zone here, just to allowed zone, manage areas, new area, mech avoid. I'm gonna invert it.
Bring out the gimp.
Is that the Gen?
Oh, hey, it's Random Jen.
Random Gen. Oh, hey. It's good to see you, Random Jen. Oh, hey. Good to see you. How are you today? Guna, thank you for gifting a sub to bring out the group. All right, take care, Inzi. I assume I'll see you this weekend. Enjoy lunch. Have a good one. Take care, all. All good, Mattress Wolf. All good. You're all right. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a busy last couple of days, but I'm leaving for TwitchCon. I'm doing the 4-hour drive to the airport in about 10 hours. So, yeah, it's the countdown is on, but I'm pretty much mostly packed. The only thing that I haven't packed away yet is my toiletries. And also my playmat, because I forgot to pack that earlier. Don't let me forget to pack my playmat, chat. If I do, I will blame you. But yeah, I'm packed. I'm pretty much ready to go. I fueled up the car, got myself some snacks for the trip in the morning, so yeah. Oh yeah, I'll sleep on the plane, Canard. Absolutely. It's like a 20-something hour flight. Like it's 8 hours. It's like it's an 8-hour stint and then like a 13-hour stint or something. So I'll definitely sleep in that. Oh my god, cheating death! I forgot to add. I set the fucking area and then I forgot to assign everybody to it. Good lord. Well, I fixed that anyway. Ooh, and there's little corners here that I've missed as well. I forgot about the little shitty turrets that do little shitty things. Actually, you know what? We should probably remove all of this from this side of the map entirely. That way there's no incentive for them to go up there and path through. Do not wear can I please? This is not my first long haul flight. I have been very fortunate in my life to have flown all around the world. This is not my first rodeo, I promise. I have no idea. I have no idea, Hallie, when I think I'm going to play Magic at TwitchCon. But I have brought 2 decks with me just in case I get the opportunity. I'd rather have them with me and not get a chance to play than have a chance to play and not have a deck. So I did bring them with me. Donald Duck in the plane. Oh yeah, balls out. Wild stuff. You might still be able to get a ticket. I'm actually not sure, Sanguru. Welcome back, Friendly Kitten. Where's my first stop? Singapore. Singapore's my first layover. Yeah, it should be pretty cruisy. I mean, this is a much more direct route than I took last year coming back. I'm usually somebody who doesn't mind long layovers. Like, I'll happily save the $500, $800 by taking a lot, taking the path that will give me like an 8-hour layover. I actually don't mind. Like, I'll happily just like take a look around at an airport and lie down on the floor and have a sleep or something. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm pretty happy, pretty content. I'd rather have the money most of the time. But last year I flew too close to the sun and it ended up being like a 52-hour round trip to go home because I flew back from, so I caught the train to Schiphol Airport from Rotterdam and then went from Schiphol Airport to Luton Airport and then went from Luton Airport to, was it Beijing? Forget where it was. It might have been Beijing. I actually forget now. It's kind of a blur at this point. And then back to Sydney from there. But my layover in Luton Airport, I got there in the morning and I didn't fly out until night. It was like 11 hours. And then I had another 9-hour layover in China. And oh my god, dude. That was too much. That was too much. I saved a bunch of money by doing it. But oh my god, it was too much. It was too much. Is it Luton? Which one's the ones that's South London? It may be the wrong airport that I'm thinking of. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Special K? Good to see you. Luton is north. Which one? Gatwick Airport. Sorry, yeah, Gatwick. My bad. It was yeah, I had like 12 hours at Gatwick Airport. Which is fine. It's a fine enough airport, but it's kind of a hole. It's not an airport that you want to have a long layover at. And then the best part is that I got back into Sydney and then I had a 4-hour drive home, so hooray. Dear. Listen, Special K, I saved money, but I learned a valuable lesson that, you know, I realized that at that point that was too much. That was too much. I think on average, a 40-hour trip I can deal with quite comfortably. Mid-30s, absolutely, all day long. Into high 40s into the 50s. Dude, I felt so gross. It was yucky, man. I was so desperate for a shower. I don't think I ever been to Stansted Airport, honestly. Did I save a lot? I didn't save enough to make it worthwhile. That was what I found out about myself. It was a good learning experience. Heathrow is kind of a shithole, to be honest. Although it has been renovated, right? Anyway, either way, it's fine. Should have gone from Heathrow. I mean, I don't think it would have mattered. Honestly, it was Yeah, it's fine. I love London City for going in and out to when I was popping over for a visit. Yeah. Yeah. I would have gone back to the UK this time to see all my family and stuff, but I'm legally not allowed back into the country at the moment, so very unfortunate. Hi RNGs, good to see you. Hi John. Welcome in, welcome in. Here comes Jonathan Ong. Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong. I love ponies. Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong.
Hey Nano XD.
Hi Finn, good to see you.
I love ponies.
Well, I am a
Look at
dual
me,
citizen.
I'm Jonathan Ong. I love ponies.
So that's the problem.
Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong.
What did you do?
I'd stand the carpenter in Australia and deal
I
with
love
it.
ponies.
Okay. I'm glad
Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong. I love ponies.
He does love ponies. That man, say what you will about him, he does love ponies. Let me just take this call real quick, chat. Hello, this is the Bloody Drongo hotline for Jonathan Ong related questions. How can I help?
Hello Drongo.
Hi.
Rodeo Masters here.
Look at me, I'm Jonathan
We're happy
Ong.
to hear this isn't your first rodeo.
Okay.
But for bookkeeping, we require to know who you
I
rode
love
in your last
ponies.
rodeo and it you got tossed of.
Oh, I did get tossed
Look at
off.
me, I'm
pretty
Jonathan
hard.
Ong.
I think it was China
Look
Southern
at me,
Airlines.
I'm Jonathan Ong. Look at me, I'm Jonathan
I
Ong.
love ponies.
I love ponies. I love ponies.
God. Bye!
Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong. Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong. I love ponies. I love ponies.
I've
Look
forgotten
at me,
about
I'm
that.
Jonathan
Oh my god.
Ong.
Even Murphy's trying to get involved now. Murphy's saying chat.
I love ponies.
Be merciful, chat.
Well, it's like I always say, never confuse a butt dial with a booty call.
Hello, little puppy. Hello. 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 Did you have a nice sleep? Did you have a nice sleep?
Here comes a question for the 8 ball. The 8 ball. The 8 ball.
Does John love ponies?
Are you Jonathan Ong too? Do you love ponies?
Decidedly so.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, that's good news.
I've sent myself broke.
That does sound about right. Yeah, chat, please. Thank you for all those bits. I really appreciate it, especially with taking some time off stream. Any stream will tell you any time off stream is a bit nerve-wracking because you obviously take a financial hit when you're not live.
Oh, that is so much tighter than I remember that
appreciate it.
being.
More than usual. I'm very grateful, so thank you everybody for the bits. I appreciate you, homies.
Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong.
I don't think that's what I said, John.
So what Drongo is telling you is do more.
I love ponies. Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong. Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong. I love ponies. I love ponies.
The fact that chat is more interested in this than hearing about why I'm banned from the UK, why I'm legally not allowed to enter the country is actually insane. Like, here, let me just throw some dollar coins at you repeatedly. Peg them at your head.
Look at me, I'm Jonathan Ong.
Message received loud and clear, chat. I love ponies. They're asserting dominance. They are. All right, chat. I do think I need to take Murphy out. She's due for a bathroom break. So I am going to give chat a moment to do what they need to do. Get it out of your system. And then when we get back, we're going to continue playing Rimworld. And then later on, we're going to play some No Man's Sky with How to Be Quiet and Loken. Absolutely not, Finn. Good God, could you imagine? Absolutely not. All right, I'll be back soon. Oh yeah, I am yeah, I legally can't enter the UK at the moment. Yeah. All right, so yes, I was saying before I went on break, I'm legally not allowed to enter the United Kingdom. That is a true fact at the moment. So, the reason for this is very silly. So the UK recently brought in new regulation for citizens to enter, that want to enter the country. And you now either have to have a valid UK passport or have an exemption. Now, getting a UK passport is both, at least from Australia, is both very expensive and very time consuming. And it would have taken more time than I would have had in notice that I was going to TwitchCon for me to get one organized. And the exemption for entry is, God, I forget exactly how much it is. I think it's like 800 Australian dollars, 900 Australian dollars to get an exemption. And also is fairly time consuming as well. And bear in mind, this is to pay to get into the country that I am a citizen of. It's so... Otherwise, if I go there, if I try to enter the country, they might let me in. They may do. But I'll likely be detained and interrogated by the customs agents and all that kind of stuff. Isn't that just a bribe? Dude, it's ridiculous. It's dog shit. It's dog shit. It is so stupid, man. It is so stupid. Like, it makes me so angry. I would have loved to go over and visit my nan and the rest of my family in the UK on this trip. It's a long way to fly to the other side of the world. And I don't get a lot of opportunities to do so. And I would love to go back, but literally, I can't justify the expense / I didn't have enough time to organize the alternatives. Like, I did used to have a UK passport, but it's expired now. Because I didn't need it. I let it expire after the whole Brexit bullshit, because after that, there was really no benefit to having a UK passport at that point. So, yeah, it's just, it really pisses me off. Anyway, it's a silly country. Very silly country. Abraxas, thank you for the 10 stream streak, by the way. I don't know why it's a thing now for us Australians either. Like, what made them change it in the first place? Well, it's not specifically for Australians. But it's, I think it's something that applies to all, because I am a dual citizen. So it's if you have citizenship. If you have citizenship, you need to have the right documents to enter. It just so happens that the right documents, quote unquote, are very, very expensive and very, very time consuming to actually get. It's, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't recommend it, Ananda, because there's only downsides. I could not think of a single reason why you would want to do so. If you, beyond wanting to exempt your children from ever being able to take an elected office in Australia. As a tourist, it's easier to enter. Yes. Yeah. If you want to visit as a tourist, you have to, as of this year, you now have to pay the what do they call it? The EFT or whatever, the entry something tax or whatever, entry verification tax. So you have to pay like 30 or 40 Australian dollars if as a tourist to even enter the country. Dude, it's so silly. It's so silly. But yes, it is cheaper and easier to get into the country if you're a non-citizen than for me as a citizen. Make it make sense. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. I'm sorry, Murphy. I didn't mean to yell. Oh, give me a cup. You'll make me feel better, won't you? I was getting all angry, all up in my feels, wasn't I? I was lashing out. And you're like, Father, you must calm down. Calm yourself. Look at this sweet love. Look at your giant ears. They're ridiculous. Look how big they are. You're huge. They're huge. Whoa. Oh my God. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. We nearly lost you, but I got you. Oh, there we go. All right. Down on the ground again. The ears are so perfect. Yeah, they're the best part for sure. It's cheaper unless you get scammed by a sketchy third-party site that charges you $100 for the UK ETA. Ask me Noah how... Oh no, it's ETA, that's right. It's like Entrance Tax Authority or something. I forget what it stands for, but yeah. Oh, Queet. Dude, I remember... So I found out about that last year. Because I think they brought it in last year and now they've updated and made everything mandatory. Yeah, it's very silly, dude. So I imagine you're in a similar position. Anyway, I can't rant about stuff all night. But chat, we're playing Rimworld tonight. We've got about an hour left of Rimworld, and then we're going to be swapping over to No Man's Sky with How to Be Quiet and oh my God, I'm having a mind blank. Locan plays, which I'm very much looking forward to. It's the first time I've ever played No Man's Sky multiplayer. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, Queet, bless your heart. An ETA does not guarantee entry into the UK, Guernsey, Jersey, or the Isle of Man. Yeah, the best part about it is that the actual mobile app to get it, at least last year, didn't even work. The mobile app didn't even work, and then when you try to do it on mobile, when you try to go through the actual website, it directs you to try and do it through mobile. And I think that's the last year when I went back to the UK, I think that's the thing that struck me the most, is that the UK's digital infrastructure is just some of the worst in the world. It is genuinely appallingly bad. Like I don't understand. I do not understand. It's bewildering. Like even private companies, their apps barely work. Nothing seems to work half the time. It's just a anyway. Is it Valmeister? Interesting. Interesting. Are you legally obligated to say that, Valmeister? Is this sarcasm? I actually can't tell. So I don't know if you're being serious. Oh god, we got heat stroke and malnutrition now. We should probably open this. Okay, gotcha, Valmeister, gotcha. Okay, well I'm glad that you're able to use it for the stuff you need to. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Let's open it up. Let's feed Ananda. Hopefully they don't die from the heat stroke. It is... It's not too hot. Ooh, hang on, hang on, hang on. No, save that blue medicine. Save that blue medicine, please. Oh no! Oh, Red Talon, you left the medicine in the doorway. Bren, rearrest Ananda, please. Ananda, back in your hole, dude. This guy thinks he can just walk out of here. Not a chance. We still haven't had another crisis of faith yet, unfortunately. Oh, how you doing, Red Talon? It's good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you, Ananda. Okay, I would apologize to you, Red Talon, but I'm not sorry. I just hope that you know that. All right, the bodies are in the river. We're just treading water until we get microelectrics done and we can get the EMP grenades and until we can get our religion back on track, because the whole religion thing is a genuine problem. Harry's salvation. Who the hell is Harry? Hello, welcome back. What were you doing in the front room? Wendy says her friend has been wounded while traveling. The victim is Harry, a 32-year-old low-wage worker. Oh my god, I've got a... Look at this. I've got a dog attached to my hand right now. Can I have that back, please? You little chomper? Can I have my hand back, please? Thank you. No? Alright. Good lord. Harry Jeff. Yo, what's up? Welcome in. Wendy has nothing to spare Harry, but says if you can make it to Harry's position and rescue him, he'll join. What religion is Harry? Southwestern Shaloha. Can I actually see on the factions what religion they follow? Southwestern. Oh, wait, was it North? Did I just read the wrong thing entirely? I did. Somehow I read that as Southwestern. Okay, all right, never mind. Northwestern. Okay, so Northwestern, they follow the Collective Cooperative. Okay, that's not beneficial to us. Chat, make sure you click on that that link in chat there for our sponsor of tonight's stream, No Man's Sky. It really helps the stream if you go and check them out. Even if you already have the game, I'd really appreciate it. Show that you have some interest in what we're being sponsored for, you know. And if you haven't already got No Man's Sky, maybe check it out. It's pretty awesome. Press 1 if you're Harry. That guilty as charged. Despite being bald, I am pretty hairy. Oh my goodness. Hang on. This is very cute actually. That's her little honker. She likes this. Oh, look at that belly. Look at that belly. She's so beautiful, dude. She loves doing this as well. Like, she'll roll around on her floor, like, playing with her toys and chomping on them. She loves it. She loves it. Very cute. Oh, it's so adorable. Are you being cute for all of your adoring fans on the internet, huh? Yeah? You're doing a very good job. She has such beautiful eyes. Anyway. Does she know she's so cute? I think she does know. She does like to try and tug at the heartstrings. I know, dude, she's such a handsy little dog. She loves to... Well...
More dog.
Who am I to turn down money? I love money. Very well. And I love showing dog. Murphy has not licked my glasses yet today, but I haven't been sat at the computer so much today, so I'm not wearing them at the moment. Thank you, Elder Totoro, for the bits. Listen, if chat wants to keep paying for it, I'm more than happy to keep monetizing my puppy. Because she's expensive and she eats a lot of food. That then she poops out all over our lawn that I have to then pick up. And my god, does she poop a lot. So thank you for helping to fund the feeding of Murphy. Yeah, that is how it feels, Celestian. She is reloading. Hi, Crafton. Good to see you. Welcome in. Whoa, whoa, look at you rolling around on your back. I love that, Miss Raichi. Lucy was the same. Lucy would get burped. Oh dear. All right. Okay. I hope you got your money's worth, chat. I hope you're satisfied. Back to the Rimworld.
We did not say stop.
Ion Tichi, thank you for the 100 bits. All right, very well. Very well. I will, I'll put the dog back on. At this point, I might just aim the tripod like this. Hang on. So I can just... There we go. Oh. Is that... What are you doing with that? Dad, what was that? What did you just do to that, big stick thing that I like to try and chew on from time to time? What's happening there, huh? Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? Where have we gone? Oh, hello. I moved the tripod because you were staying in the same place, and now as soon as I move the tripod, you're moved away. What is it? What is it? What is it? Ah, there we go. You're such a funny little critter, huh? Such a funny little critter. Damn, Chad is getting all the Murphy time tonight. She's very smoochable, Miss Raichi. Get out of my pockets! She loves her version of like the iPad, like you got any games on your phone? Is hey, you got any tissues in your pocket? Like no. What? 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 What is it? What do you want? I don't know what you want. Ow. 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 your teeth hurt. Is that why you're... This is what she was doing last night. Got any boogers in your nose? Oh my god. You want some attention, huh? You want some attention. Hang on, let me see. Maybe I can get one of your chew toys here. Here we go. What about if I do this? Is that gonna make you happy? Alright, there we go. Alright. So I'm just gonna have to play Rimworld one-handed while I play tug of war with Murphy. Such is the life of a dog dad. Gaming. If anybody tunes in now, they're gonna be like, "What the hell what are you doing?" 700% difficulty. Yeah, that's right. The new Rimworld challenge. How's the Nandar doing? I haven't been too distracted, have I? Alright, take care, Hallie. Have a good look. Best of luck with all the car stuff. Chat, say goodbye to Hallie. Trivial. Okay, we can wait a little bit longer on the heat stroke on Ananda. Should tie it to the chair. No, we have rope toys. Like, we have a rope toy that's like suction cup to the wall, but she doesn't like it. And even if I have tried like just holding things, but unless it's like actually moving and she can interact with it, she's not so much interested. She wants something to interact with when she's in a mood like this. So, alas, just tying it down or something wouldn't do the trick, sadly. Give it a good good little wag around for her. Oh, she's growling. She's having a great time. She's a happy little dog. Chat, do you have any plans for this coming weekend? Since I won't get to see, well, most of you. Some of you I'll get to see this weekend, but most of you I won't get to see before the weekend comes. Just keep mentioning the dog so it's not sus. Oh my god, it's so big! Oh, I'm just trying to play with it. Oh, it's growling. Oh my god, it's huge. I think I kind of scratched myself a little bit there. Relaxation and gaming? Hell yeah. Nice, Stan. Sounds like a plan. Planning to illegally plant a tree with a friend from my book club? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Reclaim those green spaces, my friend. Just make sure they're, you know, natives. I love that for you, though. I need more hands! Dude, I wish I had more hands. Even though I have very dexterous toes. Actually, would you like it if I played with my played with this with my feet? Is that gonna make you happy? Is that gonna free up a hand for me? I don't know. Does this look more weird or less weird? I'm currently playing tug of war with my dexterous toes. Show us your feet. I mean, for the right price, my feet are yours. That's how it works. Bank holiday, out volunteering at a big flower festival. Oh, that sounds delightful. Hi, Condor, by the way. Good to see you. Welcome in. Seriously thought about trying to pop over to TwitchCon, but I've been away from home 2 weekends already this month. Yeah, that's totally fair. Honestly, I can't blame you for that. I mean, it would be great to say hi one day, but yeah, I totally understand. Is this enough for feet? No. No, it is not. But I respect your optimism. Even if it is delightfully naive. Oh, it's Oz Comic Con. Oh shit, this cougar is real close. All right, kill it. Thank you. Good work. Oh, whoa. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done playing tug of war. I will wave as I fly over, yes. Don't show us your feet. Okay, alright. Well, for the right price, I'll not show my feet on stream. See, this is big business right now. I'm monetizing both the showing of the feet and the hiding of the feet. Getting paid on both ends. Smart. Big brain. What's the weirdest shit somebody's asked me during my stream? Finn, Chat, help me out here. Is there anything that you've seen said in this channel, not from me, that stood out to you as being particularly weird? Because I'm struggling to have a standout contender come to mind. Yeah, there is the weirdest thing tonight was I got told that my skull looked like it had the texture of wet drywall. So that was something, Finn. Have you ever had that commented on your egg? Have you ever been told your egg looks like wet drywall? I don't remember any specifics, but I'm pretty sure Clint Ussey was involved. Oh god, yeah. There's been some weird stuff involving Stardew Valley, in fairness. It has, yeah, that went, yeah. Ooh, severe malnutrition. Okay, alright, time to open this up. I can't believe we've not had more Crisis of Faith, dude. It's actually bewildering to me. Can't say I've had the wet drywall one, but more than my share of really uncomfortable, vulgar and lewd first-time chatters. Really? I feel like we don't get that many vulgar and lewd first-time chatters. Like, we get the odd, weird, like, first-time chatter comment, but not that often. It seems pretty sparse, I think. Yeah, maybe it's all relative, right? Like the chat here is already kind of lewd and vulgar, and they're like, well, drop in the ocean, so why bother? Maybe that's the thought process. Yeah, that is. You know what, Zuni? You know what? If Livy had been a first-time chatter and had been like, "Oh yeah, dude, your head looks like wet drywall," I probably would have been, if not warned, probably would have been monitored for suspicious activity. Probably not banned though. We tend to be, we tend to give people a chance. Although once they're banned, they're gone. We don't unban people.
What
basically
kind of idiots do you have working here? The finest in
Twitch.tv/bloodydrongo. That is true. We have some of the finest moderators on Twitch.tv. Should monitor Livy for suspicious activities? I nearly rolled over Murphy's tail. That was close. I'm glad I looked down before I moved my chair in.
And Jones has got them all.
Hi, Jones. Good to see you. Welcome in. Finest? Yeah. Yeah, finest. Yeah. Exactly, Miss Raichi. I think that's the thing, right? Is that you need, like, a first-time chatter can't come in here and just talk about, say some of the shit that the regulars do, right? There needs to be the cultivating of goodwill, so I understand that it's not something when you say something bizarre or unhinged, that it's not something that's being said with malice or contempt or genuine, like, hatred or anything like that. It's like, well, okay, I know you're just mucking around. There's that trust there. Chat has the regulars in chat have cultivated a lot of goodwill. Me too, Jones. Me too. I'm glad that I'm all up to date as well. So I'm glad I was able to get out all of the custom streak sounds before I go away. All right, Anandar's gone berserk, which is fine because they are locked in here. They can't do anything. This is why we have walled it off, because otherwise they would be breaking down this door. Your first time chatter message to Drongo was, do you shave or cut your hair? I mean, it's a little on the odd side, but that's kind of just who you are. Your head looks like a half-naked bowling ball. Okay, Minor. Ban that. Ban that man. Banned. Get him out of here. You can tell if someone is joking around or not, even without hearing or seeing them. Well, I mean, it's not an exact science. I think that's one of the things about like communicating in text and, you know, having people with different first languages and different backgrounds and different kind of, I guess, like things that are comfortable being said or talked about, right? Like it's a global audience. It's you know, it can be hard. I feel like I personally am usually able to feel the vibe out pretty often. But when it's a first time chatter or something like that, or somebody I don't know particularly well, there's no data to kind of lean on. You know, I have no idea what you're like normally. I have no basis. So, yeah. Murphy has woken me up more than a few times by licking my bald head. Yeah. I still think to this day that she is the reason why I had the gobstopper dream. The legendary gobstopper dream. Alright, let's build a machining table and let's get some EMP grenades made. Because that is very, very imperative. Hello. Welcome back. Ow! Got sharp little claws, you little talon. Here. You want your chompy stick? What if I hold that for you? Little chompy stick. There you go. I'll hold that with my feet. Hold on, chat. We're getting a phone call. Hello, this is the Bloody Drongo Twitch hotline. How can I help answer all of your Twitch-related questions?
Thank goodness. I finally reached a real person.
Yeah.
Your AI answering system is terrible.
Oh.
Here's my burning question. How do I start to convey more malice in my Twitch comments? Thanks for your respectful response.
Sure. Yeah. Have you tried ending every single message with Shuey Smiler? And even gigantifying it. Gigantifying Shuey Smiler is guaranteed to increase the malice of your Twitch messages in any channel by upwards of 50%. It's pretty big returns. I hope that helps. Bye. Sure, 3Cat. Yeah, we can just lie on the internet. That's fine. Why not? I swear a lot more in real life than I do on the internet, Thorb. And I definitely have a more broad vocabulary in real life than I do on the internet, that's for sure.
And now, the starting lineup for tonight's stream. Straight out of Twitch chat, it's the indomitable OSHC1.
You're doing great, Drew. Hi, Chris. How you doing today? Glad you could make our last stream of the month before we go on break. It's good to see you, dude. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Oh, really, Jones? Interesting. You know what? Like, I don't think I've ever heard so much swearing as when I, like, even in my warehousing days, like, and landscaping, right? Like, I feel like manual laborers are more renowned for for swearing. But man, in the finance industry, holy shit. It was crazy out there, dude. It was crazy out there. How you doing, Patsy? It's so good to see you. It's a cloaca of a dinosaur. Unhinged sub gifts and so much more. Hi, Chloe. Welcome back. It's good to have you. It's the cloaca of a dinosaur. I'm so glad we get to bring that one back. That was such a banger, dude. Good to be back. Yeah. I bet it is. Yeah. We should play it. We should play it to celebrate the return of a cloaca of one dinosaur. We should play it. Hang on. Let me get this queued up here. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, she's chewing on my toes, dude. She's chewing on my toes. It's a cloaca of a dinosaur. Unhinged some gifts and so much more. Yeah, I'm just making sure I update all of the usernames on the back end in Firebot. Luckily, it's not too time expensive, but inevitably I will forget something, but I don't think I have this time around. Okay, cool. Here we go.
We interrupt this broadcast now with breaking news of one has just come into the with a huge. Twitch chatters are warned to be on the lookout for. Stay safe out there.
Ow! Stop hitting me! I'm being beaten by my dog, dude. Stop hitting me. All right, here we go. You can chew that. I need to do this. Hang on. I didn't update the linked sound file. Give me a second. Intro cloaca. Here we go.
What's that kind of musky, zesty sort of smell?
One, two, three, four.
It's a cloaca of a dinosaur.
Oh. Can I hear the rest of it, please?
What's that kind of musky, zesty sort of smell? It's a cloaca of a dinosaur, unhinged sub gifts and so much more. Cloaca.
Banger, dude. Actual banger. Very catchy. Very catchy. It's good to have you back, Chloe. Good to have you back. Got shit to do in preparation for travel, like washing and packing clothes, now that I don't have any energy because I'm so tired. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of travel are you doing? Ah. That hurt. That hurts. Oh. Ow! Don't bite me! Oh my god. Naughty little dog. No, I was like playing tug of war and she let go. I just smacked my hand into the desk, the underside of my desk, right on the corner of where the switch is for the up and down. And I've slightly... Oh, am I bleeding? What's going on there? Oh, I think I bruised the underside of my fingernail. I'm bleeding underneath my fingernail. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Oh well. Is what it is. It's not her fault. It just is what it is. Alright, we're gonna have to let Ananda out soon. I need Ananda to have another crisis of faith soon. This is taking too long. Oh, okay. Well, I hope her surgery goes well. Yeah, nice of you to go out there and support during that time. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Oh, Murphy just bit me right on where I just smacked my finger. That really hurts. Now I'm bleeding on the outside. Oh, hello, hello. I know you don't understand. You don't understand. She's like, hello, father. Why have you stopped playing with me? Why have you stopped? It's okay. I was just busy injuring myself. You did nothing wrong. You're just determined to get caught up in all the cables. Ow. Oh dear. She won that fight. She did. She did. Yeah, that's gonna swell up quite nicely, I think. Oh, well. That's a weird one, dude. I don't think I've ever seen, like, the blood go underneath the nail like that before. Interesting. Alright, what are we going to do with you, huh? Because we've got a sponsored segment in half an hour, and I need you to go to sleep so I can concentrate on that. That is true, Chloe. That is my experience. Is the best time. The absolute best time for these sorts of things. She appreciates that I offered to come and said that she's scared of the surgery and possible complications. Yeah. Wow, 2023 is a long time. Yeah, I bet that'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, major surgeries and stuff are always a daunting prospect, so yeah, that's very good of you. Hang on, chat. I just got an important email that I need to check. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. While I'm busy, you can watch Murphy chew on the leg of my easel. Look at that little beaver go. He's having a great time over there. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I just need to respond to this ASAP. And then we'll get back to the game. Thank you for your patience, chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you are new here and you're enjoying the content, maybe consider giving the channel a follow. That way you'll be able to find your way back here again in the future. Even though we won't be live for a week or so. We'd love to see you back here again. Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. There we go. All right, cool. All right, Murphy's done beavering my painting easel. She has done an absolute number on them, Patsy. She's loved chewing on them. But in the grand scheme of everything in this office she could be chewing on, they are... That's pretty okay. I don't mind that. Gone now. Is she gone behind the green screen again? No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. We lost the dog. We lost the dog. Okay, I'm gonna go check on her quickly. Gotta go check on her. I'll be back in a second.
This isn't ASMR. I'm just lurking. Lurk mode engaged. Psst. Oi, I'm lurking.
I think it's always important to remember, convention is not always efficient. After all, it takes longer to say www than it takes to say World Wide Web.
Lurk mode engaged. Hey, I'm lurking here.
I'm back.
By the way, I'm lurking.
Crisis averted. With some magic cards to chew on. She would love that. She would absolutely love that. She loves trying to get involved when we're playing Magic on the weekends. She really enjoys it. Thanks for the lurks, everybody. I appreciate you all being here, hanging out with us this evening. Just a reminder, we are being sponsored tonight by No Man's Sky, so if you want to go check them out, you can do !NMS. Yeah. Alright, enjoy your lurk, Patsy. Alright, do you want this? You want a nice little treat? We got a little dentist stick. Would you like this? Okay, why don't you come over here, around to this other side, and let's show chat how good you are. Here we go. Look at that. That's a good sit. Hey, sit. Down. Down. Murphy, down. 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 Okay, well, I mean, alright, what about another one? 4? 4? 4? What's happened? What is going on? I swear we trained this dog. 4?
Welcome to Drongo's stream.
What?
Calico Cobalt is back.
Oh my god.
Hope you have a very nice time. Lots of laugh and fun. It's gonna be good.
Down.
Enjoy the stream.
I feel like I'm the one who deserves the treat after that. I feel like I'm the one who worked for that. Good lord. Hi, Calico. Good to see you. Welcome in. She's a spirited young creature. She's training me. Hi, Vanessa. Yes, she is. She may be. She may be. He's having a good time with that. Very good, very good. Oh, research is on microelectric is done. I forgot about that. Let's just sign a new research here. What are we going to do next? Heavy bridges would be good. Heavy bridges would be smart because then we can incorporate the river into our defensive setup. We can do some fun stuff using the river, which I like the idea of. We've got this beautiful straight section of river here, which might be quite useful to us. Ananda, how we doing? Oh, you had a meal in your pocket. Okay, well that's good for your malnutrition, I suppose. Kept in a perpetual state of starvation and sadness. That sanguine trait is doing so much heavy lifting. Actually crazy. Dude. God Lord. Okay. All right. Chat, it looks like I'll be hosting another panel at TwitchCon. A little bit late notice, but it looks like I'll be hosting another panel. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting with the caravan and the thing. Are they just going to hang out there and get shot at? Well, I did, yeah, I wanted to do more hosting stuff this year, Ananda. So yeah, I'm happy to do more hosting work, you know. Yeah, exciting stuff. I'll be hosting on Sunday the panel Cozy Over Combat, which is all about MMO gaming, which I love MMOs. Spoiler alert. I'm a big MMO nerd. Even though I've never really played WoW, I started out as a content creator from MMOs and old school RuneScape as well. So, yeah, sounds good. I like cozy stuff. Big business bloody drongo. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's very combat over cozy right now. Oh my god, dude, these guys are getting absolutely destroyed at the moment. They're not even getting close. Call yourself an MMO fan? Name every MMO. Okay, Albion Online, RuneScape, RuneScape 3, Worm Online, World of Warcraft, what's the dragon one? Okay, that's it. That's every MMO that's ever existed. I've forgotten. Oh wait, there was the Amazon one that I played. The pirate kind of aesthetic one. Neocron? I never played that one. New World, that's right. I played New World. EverQuest. EverQuest might be the one that I was thinking of with the dragons, not Dragon Quest. EverQuest. Has there ever been a Gooner MMO? I feel like there's so many Gooner MMOs, dude. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy though is a big one. Well, you know, I've never played Final Fantasy. Oh, I did play Black Desert a lot, dude. Oh God, I was one of the early access backers for Black Desert Online, and I bought like the most premium package when it was first in like early access. I don't think I played that for more than like, oh my God, I don't think I played that for more than like 10 hours. It just was not my jam. Ultima Online, is it great now? Is it? Okay. Adventure Quests, Gaia Online. I don't remember what Gaia Online is. Ragnarok. Okay. I don't know if Final Fantasy is a Gooner MMO, but I will say that everybody I know who plays a lot of Final Fantasy Online is a Gooner, or Final Fantasy 14. Everybody, literally everybody I know who plays a load of that game is just a degenerate. Might be coincidence, might be just, you know, small sample size, but I'm just saying. Just saying. You have it on good authority that Worm Online is a Gooner MMO. No, Worm Online is a outlet for weird boomers to hang out, and then just with periodically sporadically sprinkled with normal human beings that can have an intelligent conversation. I've never played any Korean MMO. I think that is a fair and accurate statement, Valk. I don't think I've ever played a Korean MMO. Actually, no, that might be a lie. I feel like there was an MMO that I played back in like 2010. I feel like it had Tiger in the name or something. I'm pretty sure that was Korean, or maybe it was Chinese. I'm not sure. It was a very, very long time ago. But I think it had Tiger in the name. I might be thinking of the wrong thing. Oh yeah, Elder Scrolls Online. I forgot that existed. I think they still got updates, right? I think. Really? Oh my God. Honestly, like, high key, there is a lot of weirdos in the Worm community. There is a lot of very questionable weirdos. Periodically, yeah, I don't know, dude. My brain is fried right now. It wasn't a Gooner game. I just was answering the question of have I ever played a Korean MMO? And I think the answer is maybe no, but I'm not 100% certain. I wouldn't mind giving ESO a try sometime, but I think I would enjoy it. But dude, I barely play Worm now. That's my MMO of choice. I barely play old school RuneScape now. That's my backup MMO of choice. Like, I already complained that I don't have enough time to play games. I can't have all of my bandwidth taken up by MMOs. It's just not, it's not gonna happen. Since I stopped playing Worm, there's at least one less questionable weirdo in there at least. That is true. That is true. You're not wrong. Have I ever heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial which you can play through an entirety of A Realm Reborn, Havensword, Stormblood, and the award-winning Shadowbringers expansion up to level 80 with no restriction on playtime? I feel like I should be getting sponsored right now. Reading that shit out. I'm not getting paid for this. Put my glasses on. I can feel my eyes starting to get a bit strained. Good lord. It's good to have you, Sky. Thanks for joining us. Raid Shadow Legends. Believe it or not, I have heard of it. Yep. Still to this day, unsponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. And until they're paying me enough to retire from one stream, we'll keep it at that way. Oh, nice, Strange Bandit. That's awesome. My MMO claim to fame is that I was the first person to get a max out a skill in Worm Online and got to name the achievement for, or the title for getting it, which is like the achievement in the game. Yeah, that's my little claim to fame. Oh, yeah. Is Second Life even still a thing? I remember growing up hearing stories about gooning in Second Life. What's Worm Online? Worm Online is a niche MMORPG that was the game that I originally got started playing making content on back in the day. I've been playing it for about 20 odd years. Over 20 years now. Yeah, it's a bit old. Well, it's very old. It's quite a bit janky. But it still is actively being developed and getting new content and stuff, and I still play it. I still enjoy it. Oh, was it replaced by VR chat? That might make sense, I guess. Oh, I did play MapleStory back in the day. I'd forgotten about MapleStory. That still exists, right? I'm pretty sure Arch was telling me a year or two ago that he'd gotten back into it, which is mildly terrifying because I know you can spend a lot of money on that game. Gotcha, Williams. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. It seems like somewhat of a natural kind of progression, I suppose. Isn't the metaverse closed down? Didn't they literally close it down? I think they literally did close it down earlier this year, right? It's no more. The metaverse is dead, dude. It's dead. Amen. I just hope that no, I can't start ranting about AI again. Never mind. It's fine. Tibia. I have heard of Tibia Online. Yeah, a lot of old Worm Online players came from Tibia, actually. Good riddance, exactly. Yeah. It's literally the meme of like, oh no, anyway. Like, literally nobody cared. Because you know why? It was a stupid idea in the first place. Alright, geothermal power. Hook me up. Yo, what's up? It's Joey Woey. Okay, I'm never doing that again. Actually, that's a lie. I probably will do that again. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for joining us. A psychic ship. Oh no, and it's behind the mech cluster. Fuck. Okay, we've got a Scorcher, 2 Pikemen, and a Militor. Okay, not the scariest psychic ship, but definitely not great. Not a great situation. Oh, this might have to be a cliffhanger for another day, chat. I don't know if I can do, I don't think I got time to deal with this because we got like 5-6 minutes before our sponsored segment begins. I think we'll have to leave it on a cliffhanger. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. But you'll have to tune in on the 5th of next month when we're back live with Rimworld after TwitchCon to find out how we deal with that psychic ship.